welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jess and today I'm going to be showing you how I got this, ignore my hand, how I got this Christmas party makeup. Now, disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist by any way, shape or form. This video is basically targeted at people who don't really know what they're doing, like me, and tend to wing their makeup, but they want to look nice on a Christmas party. This is what my go-to is going to be. I'm actually going to my friend Steph's house after this for a little Christmas party that we're having, and this is the makeup that I'm wearing for it. So, I mean, I'm not going to wear this t-shirt, but you know, this is just what we're getting ready in. So yeah, this is my makeup. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified for when I do upload, then hit the bell as well. So without further ado, let's crack straight on and get this video started. Okay, so I am gonna start. Let's just ignore that I've just suddenly got really dry skin on my forehead. I feel like my skin at the minute is just so angry with just anything that I do, you know? There we go. Okay, so for the base, I'm going to be using a primer. Grab your favourite primer, anything will do. This is just a Rimmel Lasting Finish one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not a makeup artist in any means. Anyone who has been here a while will know that. I literally just wing it, and it sometimes turns out okay, sometimes it doesn't. You know, that's just the way things are. Hey Billy, can we clean under your chin, please? Billy's got this stuff that I need to wipe on him because he went to the vet, basically. He's got some antibiotics and things. I'll go into more detail in tomorrow's video, but yeah, he's okay, he's fine. But I just need to like get something on his fur, and he doesn't like the smell of it, so that means that he runs away every single time I come near him with it. So yeah. For my foundation, I'm just going to be using this one. So this is literally is just from Primark. It costs about £3, £3 or £4, something like that. It is a matte finish. This one is in the shade Sand. I usually use this one when I've got a little bit of a false tan going on, which is today. Not that you can tell with all these lights on me, but I have got a little bit of false tan on, so I'm just going to pop that on. I should really have brought a mirror down. Okay, we've got a mirror. Yeah, so I use this one for when I've got a bit of a tan, and then there's I use the shade Cool Sand for when I don't. So, and then anything in between, like, you know, when your tan starts to come off, I like mix them both. I feel like anyone new who's just clicked on this video and expecting like a really professional makeup tutorial, you've come to the wrong place. This is for the people who don't know what they're doing. For the people, by the people who haven't got a clue. So get that on. Foundation is now on, looking okay. Time for a sip of my hot chocolate. Oh, so good. This is the chocolate orange one from Galaxy. Bought a box up from B&M the other day and just, that's all I'm drinking. I'm going to be weighing hot chocolate before long. I'm going to be moving on to concealer now. So this one that I'm using is literally just a Revlon one called Revlon Colour Stay, and this one is in number 5 Fair Clair. Under my eyes, like there, down the centre of my nose, along like a little bit along my forehead, on the chin, and then along just my top lip like that. So this is basically the places or the areas that I want to brighten up on my face. So yeah, so then I've got that on, and I'm just gonna almost dab this out. Just so that it kind of stays in the places that you want it to be, rather than kind of like I did with my foundation. I'm just kind of doing it on the bits. I do have another brush for this, but basically it's actually still got Halloween makeup on it, which is really bad because I haven't washed them, but I just haven't needed it until now. So because I don't really wear makeup that often, but I really do need to wash my brushes like desperately. I'll blend that out, and then with the corner one I'm just gonna kind of like swoop that up. So bring this down and then bring this one along the eye line, and it just kind of highlights that side of your face. Next we are going to be contouring. So I am not the best at contouring, however I do roughly know where things go. So the palette that I've got, this one's actually from, it's called Effin Cosmetics, and it's basically like a full contour palette. So you've got like your highlights along the top, your bronzers, and then a blush there as well. I am going to be starting with this one, number 5. And I'm just basically gonna get like an angled brush like that, so it's got like a little bit of an angle on it. Get that and go down my cheekbones and then slightly up. So it's almost like a upside down J. Accentuates the cheekbones that I do not have. And then what I do is I go along the top of my forehead, just along like my hairline there. Like put a little bit, oh no, that's a spot. I thought I put like too much there, it's actually a spot. Let's just ignore that. Just, I kind of drag it down under my chin like that to kind of encourage some kind of jawline, you know? Because I mean, it's not often there. And that is how I do that. Next, I'm literally going to use the same palette and use this blush one, which is number 4, and just like a cone shaped brush. This one, I think, I can't even remember where this one's from. And just put this along my cheekbones like that. Really lightly so it doesn't look like I'm sunburnt. And then just a little bit across the nose as well. Like that. So I'm then actually going to set it all. And I actually, when I've got a bit of a tan, I tend to set my makeup with a bronzer. Don't get me wrong, if you're fairer skinned, this can go terribly wrong and just make you have a big orange face. But I think, I mean, I use Hoola by Benefit, which is that one, and a really big brush. And I just get it on there, top a bit off, and then just put it all over. So like, it's like this, and it just kind of, including down my neck as well, just so that it doesn't, I don't get like that line along the forehead. If you hear banging, by the way, that is my wreath on the front door, banging my door in the wind. Swear to God, does it all the time. Down the neck. Okay, next I'm gonna be doing a highlight. So I'm just using this palette from Primark, and I'm just gonna use this one with like a smaller brush, and it's just gonna go like along the top like there, and this side, and then I'm gonna put a strip down my nose like there, and then across my top lip. So then we should have a lovely glowy looking complexion. Delicious. Got like our face base done. I'm going to start on like, I'm going to do my eyebrows, so we're going to zoom in, get real personal. Hello. Right, going to be doing my eyebrows. Look at this. I don't know how I feel about being so close. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I don't really do anything special with them. I do have like one of these pencils, but it just didn't work for me very well. So what I do with this is I literally just use it to brush out my brows, make sure all the hairs are going the same way, so then they're easier to fill in. And then I've got the most disgusting looking Lorac Pro palette, which I've had for literally years and years. The mirror's broken on it, all of these are like, just, yeah. And I'm going to use the dark brown one called Espresso. So that's that one. No, this one. So I'm going to use that in an angled brush like this. So I'm going to focus on an angled brush like that. And I'm literally just going to kind of go and fill in sort of the bits that are like a little bit patchy. So I'm not like going over the entire brow, but just the little bits that I feel need kind of filling in. And then at the front, like this. And then at the very front I switch the brush so that it's facing upwards, and I just kind of brush up very lightly so that it doesn't turn into a slug. And there, that is literally all I do there. I might come back to them like later on, because sometimes I do find like patches and stuff which like I've missed. But what I might then do next is just brush through them again, just a little bit lighter though, so that I don't end up brushing it away. And there. And then I just do that on the other side as well. So I know that people can spend literally like forever doing their eyebrows. But mine literally take like 2 minutes because I don't put that much effort into them. I know literally some people like contour them and stuff like that. I'm not, it's not really, I haven't got time for that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to finish this eyebrow and then we'll be starting on eyeshadow. Okay, so I have like slightly zoomed out just for, you know, like personal space. So moving on to eyeshadow. Right, I've got a few options. So I'm thinking that I really want like a red lip. So if I want a red lip, then you have to go kind of slightly, not too much on the eyes, if you know what I mean. You don't want to look like you've just like shotgunned makeup onto your face. So we're gonna go, I think I'm gonna go with like a subtle gold smoky eye. What I'm gonna grab, let me get my makeup brushes out. If you've got an eyeshadow primer, use that now. I have run out. Basically, I don't have it. So we're gonna have to do without. But basically for my main like glitter, I've got this palette here, which is literally just from Primark. It's called Cool Suede, and it's got all these lovely colours in it. And I'm gonna go for this gold colour in the bottom corner. So it's like a nice sort of coppery gold colour, and I think that'll just look really nice, nice and glittery. The only thing I would say about this palette is, where's the mirror? Where's the mirror, Primark? Because I can't see what I'm doing. So yeah, so I'm going to start with that one. Grab myself a mirror from somewhere. Now obviously you don't have to use the exact same shadows as I do. So like if you have any like gold glittered shadow, just use that. But that is what I'm going to start with. I'm kind of going to start in the inner corner. So yes, we're going to put that on all over the lid. Like so. Really kind of pack that on. Like that. Pretty, right? Then do the same on the other side. And there we've got our main kind of glittery gold. Next I'm going to grab like a really fluffy kind of blending brush that looks like that. It's just nice and big and fluffy, and I'm going to grab, and I'm just going to use this kind of light beigey colour in the top. I'm going to grab some of that, and this is going to be my crease, so I'm just going to brush that in, and it kind of blends out the top of your gold eyeshadow. Blends that out nicely and gives your eye a little bit more depth. Okay, so that is what that is looking like right now. If you get some fallout, don't worry about it, we'll fix it afterwards. I'm going to grab this same brush that I used to put the gold on. I'm going to be using this colour here, which is like a really kind of like a plummy brown. But it's like, it's quite dark, but just not that dark that you're going to end up with a black eye. So I've got that on, and I'm just going to dab that in the corner, like that. Oh, got an email. Dab that in the corner, and then I gradually start to bring it into the crease as well. So you're doing like almost a reverse C, like that. And I know this looks odd right now, bear with, and that is what that is looking like right now. But we're going to go back with our fluffy brush, and we are going to blend that. If you've got a small, actually I might grab a smaller one. So I've got like a smaller blending brush, which kind of makes it a bit easier. Use that, and then on the same on the other side. If you could see Billy right now, he's literally stood staring at me below. He's like, what are you doing? I'm just gonna grab my brush and brush away all the fallout. That's literally all you do with that, just brush it away. And then if you feel like you've lost some of the gold, you can then add that back on if you want to, because I feel like I have lost a little bit of it. So go back in with the gold, repack that on, and you're good to go. Once we've got kind of the main eyeshadow on, I'm gonna grab the same colour that we blended with on the outer corner, and I'm just gonna pop that ever so lightly under the eye. So we're gonna, it's almost like we're carrying it down, but it's acting as like a half eyeliner. So I'm literally only putting it on the bottom corner to about halfway, like that, and then same on the other side. And I know this looks strange at the minute, but it'll look better, I promise. And then kind of smudge it. Okay, so that is pretty much all we're going to do with like eyeshadow wise. We are going to add lashes, so it is going to look more like fuller, but that is kind of like the eyeshadow that I'm going for, because obviously, like I said, we've got quite a, let's zoom back out actually. Like I said, we've got quite a bright lip, so we don't want there to be like far too much going on with the eyes, so that's why I'm leaving that as it is. I am gonna actually do the lashes next, so I'll show you my little technique that I use to put eyelashes on and how they stay on basically all night. I am, however, gonna start by popping on some mascara. This is the one that I'm using from Maybelline New York. It's the Lash Sensational. I find that this literally just like helps your lashes blend in with any false lashes that you do put on. So just pop them like that. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just skip the false eyelashes and then just be done with your eyes if you prefer to just wear mascara. I personally love wearing false eyelashes for nights out. Or nights in, because I'm not actually going out, but you know. But yeah, so the lashes that I'm using, I actually just picked these up from B&M. They look like that, nice and full, and basically, I mean, you've got 3 sets. I think they're only about £3 as well, really good. What you're gonna need is obviously your eyelash, which I've got here, and then just a pair of scissors like this. And what I tend to do is I go up to a mirror, or for me it's the viewfinder on the camera, pop the lash just on top, even if it's like that, and you can see that's far too big, so we're going to cut it down. I'd say I'm cutting quite a big chunk off actually, so I'm going to cut these down to make them fit my eyes, because if they don't fit, that's when they start peeling at the peeling and just not looking good. So then I've like cut a bit off there, and let's try it again like that. There we go, that fits a bit better. Okay, I know it looks weird, but you know. So what I actually do next is I'm going to cut this lash again, but I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. Do you want to at least say hi to everyone? If you're going to come and like disrupt things, at least say hello to everyone. Good boy. Right, off you go. So I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces, 3 fairly equal pieces. I tend, the inner corner I tend to make slightly shorter, and then like the outer corner is quite like a little bit longer, just to makes it easier to maneuver. I do like to kind of like twist the band a bit so that it like loosens up. I don't know if that actually does anything, but you know, in my head it does. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see this properly, but no, you can't. It just looks like 3 spiders. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my eyelash glue, and this is just the Duo Lash one. This is literally like the free one you get in with, I want to say Isla lashes or Ardell Wispies. They're the ones I usually use, and you get the free glue. And this is like the holy grail of glue for me, because it just sticks so well. So what we're going to do is, instead of what you'd usually do with false eyelashes is pop the glue on the outside of the band, we're actually going to pop it on the top of the band this time. Put a nice layer of glue on there. Do it with the other 2 pieces as well. And then whilst those 3 bits are drying or starting to get tacky, I'm going to do the same with the other lash, so I'm going to cut that into 3 strips as well. Now I've brought you in like absurdly close now so that you can really see what I'm doing with this. Okay, so you're going to let your glue go slightly tacky on here, and then what you're going to do is pop it underneath your eyelash. Now I know this sounds really weird, but honestly it works. So we're going to go under the lash and stick it to your lashes. Don't stick it to the waterline. Give it a little squeeze. Okay, straight on with the next one. Next to that, you're going under and squeeze. And then the last one on the end, we're doing the same. We're going under and squeeze. There we go. Now this method I actually saw on TikTok, and it has been an absolute lifesaver. Like once these start to dry a bit, like I'll adjust them a little bit more, make them look a bit more comfortable, but honestly these are now on for good. These are not budging. I'm going to do the same with the other lash and come back. So the point in these is that they kind of look like lash extensions essentially. I mean, you can tell that these are false obviously, but when you go look at the top you can't see the band, and that is the point. That is why I put them on underneath, because they tend to look a little bit more natural. Even though they are quite obviously false lashes, they do look a bit nicer in my opinion. And also when I stick them underneath, they seem to just last forever. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a mascara. This one is the one I am using. It is just one which has got like a really small kind of brush like that, and I'm going to go along and do my bottom lashes so that we're not leaving them out. There we go. So then that is kind of the eyes done. Okay, so that is like the eyes done. I have taken my hair down now so that it doesn't get too much of a kink in it. We're going to move on to the lips now. So if you've got lip liners, use them. I, for some reason, do not have lip liners. Like, it's just not something that I buy. I don't know why. I really should, because it makes lipstick go on way easier. But I have got a selection. Did I even bring them? I thought I put them both in. Okay, I found them. So I've actually got a couple of options. And also I did find lip liners, which is a shock for me. So I've got a red lip liner, which is a plus. So first option is this one, which is like a dark purpley red. We've then got like a one like that, which looks like a really nice Christmassy red. I really like that one actually. And then this one, which is like a bright red. So I'm gonna put them all on. I'm actually gonna put them all on my hand so you can see them. So this one's called Mac Red and looks like that. This one is New York Apple, which is a slightly purplier one. And then this one's actually from a collection that Rihanna did ages ago, and it's called Ho, but spelled H-E-A-U-X. And it's a matte one, like that. What colour are we thinking? Because I do also have a red lip gloss from MAC as well, which goes on like that. So whatever I wear, I feel like I should wear New York Apple with the lip gloss on top. I think that would be the best. That's what we gonna do. Don't forget to moisturise. Nothing worse than having flaky lips when you got lipstick on. Okay, let's zoom in again. I just need to sharpen my liner. The liner has to be really, really sharp, otherwise it just does not go on well. I'm just gonna put my liner on now. If you wanna like overline your lips, go ahead. If I do that, I end up looking like a clown, like an actual clown. So we're just gonna work with what we've got. Okay, another little tip for it to last longer is to literally just colour your lips in. Oh, it broke. Damn, I guess that's all we're getting out of the liner. Okay, so we're gonna put the lipstick on. Ooh. Ooh, I really like this one. Let's put the lip gloss on. Does it need the lip gloss? Maybe it's not, but we're gonna put it on anyway to make sure we're extra glossy. There we go. There we go. So that is the lipstick and pretty much my makeup done, I think. So this is just like a little tester, but I got like it's MAC Fix Plus. It's supposed to keep my makeup in place all day. Whew. There we go. And then this is the finished makeup look. So obviously I'm not gonna wear this oversized big baggy t-shirt, but that is what we're going for. Nice and glowy, nice and like, yeah, Christmassy. Love it. I've just curled my hair. I do have extensions in as well, by the way, but yeah, that is the finished look. I really hope that you like it. And I'm gonna go and get myself changed, and I'm literally just putting, so I've already got my leather look leggings on, and I'm gonna put like a Christmas jumper on. Maybe it's the reindeer one. I think that one's really nice. And then I'm gonna go to my little party. But yes, this is my Christmas party makeup. I hope that you like it. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Go hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to be notified for when I do upload, then hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.